Hi guys, my name is Courtney and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be discussing my TBR for the Contemporary Readathon, or the 6th round of the Contemporary-a-thon. This is a readathon happening from the 10th through the 16th, so it's a week-long readathon where you're meant to read contemporary books. I haven't really done readathons besides the Booktubeathon, or the Reading Rush as it's now called, every year. I love watching other people's reading vlogs. I love the idea of them. I just never know about them in time or just don't do them. But one of the things I wanted to do this year is to participate in more readathons, and I think February is an especially good month for me to do a readathon in because last year I read 0 books in February, and I can already feel myself going on that path. For my birthday, my family gifted me Disney Plus and Hulu, so I'm getting very distracted very easily right now. I have the new Pokemon game that I got for Christmas and just started playing on my birthday, so that's another distraction. With Christmas and my birthday, there's been a lot of distractions and I can feel myself slipping out of the reading mode, and I don't quite want to do that. I want to keep reading fun books on the side, especially with my school reading. It's something that keeps me sane and happy, so that's a long ramble of why I'm doing this readathon. But anyway, let us get into the books I'm planning on reading for the Contemporary Readathon. It's so hard to say Contemporary-a-thon. So there are a couple challenges for this readathon. You don't have to do them, but I will be doing them, hopefully all of them. We have read a contemporary book with green on the cover, read a contemporary book with a new to you author, read a diverse contemporary book, keeping in mind that it's Black History Month, read a backlisted contemporary, something that has been on your TBR for over a year, read a dark or hard-hitting contemporary, read a contemporary with an illustrated cover, and then read a contemporary that is beloved by a member of the community, so shout out a creator. I'm very lucky in that one of the books that I'm planning on reading fits so many of these categories, and that is Juliet Takes a Breath by Gabby Rivera. One of the reasons I picked this book is because I've heard about it for so long, and I finally bought it like last month, and I'm so excited to read it. I've been hearing about this book for forever from one particular creator, which I'll get into. And a lot of people in February do FF February, or like female romance February, so again, this is a perfect choice going into that as well. I just been wanting to read it for a long time. So for me, this fits into the categories of reading a contemporary book from an author that is new to you. I've never read anything by this author. I think this might be their debut book. I'm not quite sure. And then reading a diverse book. This is queer and Black. I just wanted to make a quick correction. The main character is actually Puerto Rican, not Black. So that was my bad for not knowing that going in. So that's just a quick correction. And then reading a backlisted book. So this kind of fits into two things. One, this book was originally printed by a different company, and then it got a reprint recently, which is like fantastic. So I don't even think it came out in a hard edition until this reprint. So it's kind of backlisted in that sense, but it's also a book I've heard about for so long. So it's a backlisted thing that I've kept in my brain TBR. Read a dark or hard-hitting contemporary. I know this covers a lot of difficult topics, dealing with race, queer theory, identity, feminism, a lot of stuff. I know it deals with a lot of stuff, so I'm expecting it to be hard-hitting. But the other book I'm reading for this readathon is also hard-hitting, so if this ends up being lighter than I thought, then I have that book as well. Have an illustrated cover, obviously it does. And then it also fits the category of being a booktuber I follow's favorite book, or one of their favorite books. And of course that book I'm thinking of is Cece from Problems of a Book Nerd. If you somehow have stumbled onto my channel, you probably know Cece as well. Like, she's huge, at least compared to me. I've been following Cece for so long, and I love her stuff so much. I love her videos. I love her as a person. You know, I've heard about her talking about this book forever, and I wasn't actually interested in it when she first started talking about it. Like, the more time she spent talking about it, like, the more I was like, oh, I have to read this book. I have to read this book. And now it's to the point where I like saw the reprint and I'm like, ooh, I really want to read that book. So thanks, Cece, for over 2-3 years or whatever it was. You finally convinced me to read this book, and I'm really excited about it now. So that is my first read and the most important read. And then the second book I have is The Last True Poets of the Sea by Julia Drake. I've heard about this book from numerous people. It seems right up my alley. I know it has like kind of whimsical, fun writing. I know it has, again, a very dark, hard-hitting contemporary aspect. I don't know, small town girl starting over and trying to be a better person. Like, that just, it hits home. I love that idea. It's very much much something I want to read. And the main reason why I went out and picked up this book is because it has green on the cover, and I don't have a contemporary novel with green on it. So I'm looking forward to this book so much. But yeah, these are the two books that I'm planning on reading for the Contemporary Readathon. I will have reading for school and work and school. I'm not going to give myself too much of a TBR, especially because I can't get the audiobooks of either of these books. But if I somehow miraculously finish both of these, I will pick up something else from my shelf. Yeah, I'm really excited to be participating in a readathon, and I am planning on doing a vlog for it. I'm kind of considering doing a silent vlog. Some of my favorite vlog channels to watch are just like people going through their daily lives and it's like silent with just like light music in the background. So I feel like that would be something interesting to try for readathon, especially because it feels like you need to check in. Maybe the idea of doing it silent would give it a little less pressure. So if silent vlog at all sounds interesting to you, let me know in the comments. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I am so excited for this readathon. If you are participating, please let me know what books you're reading in the comments down below. I'll see you guys later, and happy reading.